Hey guys, this is Katie from This Is Our Home. This is weekly update number 2. We are in the second week of remodeling. Pretty exciting stuff. We had 2 big developments this week happen. Number 1 is we got our window wells outside for the egress windows. Those were excavated and he is in the process of rebuilding those window wells. So he is rebuilding them with pavers, which I really like. I like that a lot better than just the prefab like metal shells. That's what we had before in those window wells, and I don't know, the pavers just look a little more decorative and they're super cute, so I'm excited about that. And he's a really awesome guy. He's a great landscaper, so he's almost done. I think he has one more day of work. He's gonna rebuild that whole flower bed that's that he had to kind of destroy in order to dig the window wells. So I think he's gonna come here and work on Saturday and get that done. And then those should be ready to go. So we'll just be waiting on our contractor. I think the windows are 2 weeks out. He ordered them. And we gotta wait a couple weeks for the windows to get here. And then our general contractor will be installing those in the window wells. So pretty exciting stuff. We're excited about it. They look awesome. They're gonna be really nice, big size. They're gonna let in a ton of light from the alleyway. So I will insert a bunch of pictures and like a clip of us walking around and showing you what the alleyway looks like right now, what the windows look like. You can't see much from the windows because they're boarded up with plywood right now until we actually can get the windows in. So the second thing that happened that was really exciting is the concrete downstairs was cut on Tuesday. So we have all the cuts made to do the plumbing rough-in. He also cut 2 really big sections for the stairs. I think the stairs have to have like really big posts on either side, like big support beams. So he's actually gonna put those down into the dirt and then like re-pour the cement and the foundation around them to make those beams like really strong for the stairwell. So I think that's gonna be really cool. It's fun. I'm excited that the concrete is out or cut. However, Brian and I have agreed to take all the concrete out of the basement. And if you watch my previous videos, you'll see kind of the layout of the basement and the current staircase that we have. It's like a tiny little hallway where you go up and around, and then we have to walk all the way out back to Brian's truck and take the concrete there. So that's gonna be quite a bit of work. I told my husband, like, we are not gonna need to exercise at all this year because by the time this remodel's done, we're gonna be super strong because that concrete is so heavy. So our contractor was nice enough to leave us a roto hammer. So I think it's kind of like a small jackhammer. I'm really not sure, to be honest. I haven't taken a look at it, but I guess it's supposed to help us break the concrete up into smaller bits, which I'm gonna need because I'm not I'm not strong enough to lift 150-pound slabs of concrete out of a basement. Unfortunately, I gotta get back into weightlifting or something. So we've got that big project to do, and we have to get that done. Today is Thursday, and we have to get that done by next Wednesday, the 24th of May. That's when the plumber's gonna come in and he's gonna rough out those all the plumbing for the basement, which is exciting, but we do have to get that concrete out before that can happen. So yeah, with the other thing we've got going on this weekend, we've got a lot of things going on this weekend, is we are going to be doing a garage sale. And if you watched my video last week, I kind of showed you the pile of things that we have in our living room. It's huge. It's been growing as I keep finding stuff around the house. I'm like, just pitch it in the pile. I'm really in a getting rid of mode right now. If I'm looking at something and I don't really love it, it's not staying here because it's just like, oh my goodness, how many things can 2 people possibly accumulate over 8 years? Turns out there's quite a bit of things you can accumulate. So I'm getting rid of things. I'm sorry if you guys hear like noise out there. There's a bunch of landscapers cutting my neighbor's lawn right now and edging and leaf blowing, so it might be kind of noisy behind me. Anyway, back to the garage sale. I ordered stickers off of Amazon. They're little pricing stickers that say like 25 cents, 50 cents, $1, $2, whatever. So I'm gonna go around and stick those on all my stuff. The garage sale is in like 3 days and I have not had time to do anything to prepare for it other than to literally sit on my computer and hit like purchase to buy the stickers. So I think today and tomorrow I'm going to be a crazy person and like washing things and organizing things and getting tables from my mom so I can set stuff out. And I'll try and take the camera with me and kind of do like a mini garage sale vlog, and you guys can watch and see how that process goes. Should be pretty fun. I don't think I've ever actually done a garage sale before, so fingers crossed it goes well. I don't think they're that hard. You just pretty much stick your stuff out, people come and they buy it. But I'm not great with numbers and math, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, the garage sale is going to happen, and then after the garage sale, whatever stuff is left over, we're pretty much driving straight to either the Goodwill, the Salvation Army, somewhere that will take it and donate it and reuse it, because I don't want any of that stuff coming back to the house. We need that living room clean. What's most likely going to happen, the cabinets are going to be delivered here in 3 weeks. And if you guys have taken a look at our kitchen, I'll do a little tour of what it looks like right now. There's a lot of work to be done before we are at the point that we can put the cabinets in there. So the cabinets are going to get here before we're ready for them. So what's going to happen is my garage is completely stuffed full of stuff that has to go back in the basement. So the only place that I have to put these cabinets that they won't get like ruined sitting outside is my massive living room. So that's why I got to get all that stuff out of there. So I've got a big empty space that I can just like line the cabinets up on my living room floor, and they'll just sit there until Brian and I can get that kitchen demoed out enough to install the cabinets. One of our really big exciting things that we did this last weekend, which is Mother's Day weekend, we demoed out this small half plaster wall. I have a video of it if you check out my home tour. I think it's part 2. If you look at that, you can see the half wall. It's not a half wall, it's actually a full wall, but there's a doorway that was going into the downstairs. That's gone, which is really cool. It makes the kitchen feel bigger already, and it's kind of the first little glimpse that we have into what this is going to look like at the end, and it's pretty exciting. So Brian and I really wanted to get that done just to see how hard the plaster would be to demo. Turns out it was every bit as hard as we thought it would be. My dad let us borrow his, I think it's a No, it's not a roto saw. I'm not really sure what kind of saw it is. I'll ask Brian, we'll put it like right here, what kind of saw that is. And we used that to do, we had to cut around the corners of the wall. I think we got through about 3/4 of the wall, and then the blade on it died. And that's because plaster is essentially like a mixture of concrete and mortar and all sorts of things. And the edges of the plaster are all lined with a thick wire. That's how they did it back in the day. So the wire is actually stapled to the studs around the wall, and the only way to get that off is to take that saw and saw around the edges. So that took us a while, but more importantly, we ruined the blade on the saw. So we're gonna have to get a different blade. We did try and use the skill saw, and the skill saw actually works pretty good with a diamond blade on it, but that created a mountain of dust. And when I say a mountain of dust, I mean like that whole kitchen, it looked like it was a blizzard in there. Like I was outside with Ellie, our little girl, and looking in the window at Brian doing that, you couldn't see anything. It was just like just dust everywhere. and we did not mask off properly. That was a beginner's mistake that we will not make again. This time we will be getting painter's plastic and painter's tape and really good respirator masks and really masking everything off the next time we cut the plaster, because we underestimated the amount of dust that that plaster was going to make. It was insane. I think I spent 4 hours deep cleaning the kitchen after we were done taking that wall out, and the dust was, I don't know, probably probably a 1/4 inch thick of dust. Like, you could run your finger on top of the oven and like make a little snow angel on top of it. It was pretty crazy. So we got our first taste of a plaster wall demo. I'm gonna insert pictures of what it looks like right now. Like I said, pretty exciting stuff. It's just, we got a lot more to do. We have quite a bit more to do, and we're gonna try and, you know, get the camera out and vlog it. We did try and take a video of that plaster wall demo. I'm really not sure if you're going to be able to see anything because, like I said, it was so dusty. You might just see a cloud of dust and maybe his little shadowy form like sawing away at things, but yeah, it was a lot of dust. So we'll take a look at that and see how it looks, and if it's usable, we'll definitely upload that for you guys. But yeah, I think that's it for what we've done on week 2. So our goals for week 3 are to get that cement out of the basement that was cut this last week. That's gonna be a big project considering we also have that garage sale this weekend, so we're gonna be busy. My mom also is busy this weekend helping my grandma with something, and she's usually our child care, so we're going to be doing this garage with the kids and then somehow doing the cement removal with the kids too. So probably working a lot during nap times, I would assume. Good thing we got baby monitors. But yes, the cement removal is going to be a big goal in week 3. Because we got to have that out by the middle of week 3 so the plumber can come in and rough those lines in. The other goal is to get this garage sale done, get all the stuff cleaned out of the living room, and we are probably going to have to add in another demo project. We really don't have the luxury of just hanging out any of these weekends, I don't think, because we just have so much to do. So we'll probably be demoing out one of those kitchen walls, and I will try and get a video of that because we have a lot of plaster walls to demo. We have to do the whole island of closets. We have to do the 2 large kitchen walls that have way more plaster than that little one that we already demoed. So we'll see how that goes, but I think that's what we're going to be doing in week 3. And then that should put us in a pretty good spot. I think so far everything's going on time, everything's gone really great. We haven't run into any big issues. The window wells were dug without a problem. We were a little worried about a sewer line, but that ended up really being nothing, so that's great. The concrete cutters didn't have any trouble cutting the concrete. So far so good. We are continuing on and it's looking good. So we'll see what the plumber says next week, but I think we're in a good spot right now. So pretty exciting stuff. I think that's it for week 2, and I think that pretty much covers the goals for week 3. I really hope you guys keep watching and keep following. This last week, Brian uploaded a video on storage shelves and the shelves that he built in the garage. So if you guys want to check that out, it's a really cool video that kind of shows the process of that. I apologize if the video quality is a little funky. We're really trying to learn how to do videos, and we've never done videos before. We're beginners, so just forgive us if the editing and the video quality are a little subpar. But I really do hope you keep following along, and I hope our videos are useful to you if you are also looking at doing a big project like this. So just keep watching and like and subscribe if you want to keep following along, and we hope to see you next week. Thanks.